Peace. This is Supreme Intelligence. This is a new video, and this one is gonna be about differences. Well, with differences, it's everybody has different things. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is ever gonna be the same. Like, we view life as different. We have different spiritualities. Like, no matter what you believe in, we all see a thing. We always see a thing like different. We never have like the same type of mind or anything, because that's why it makes us unique in a way. Like, one of the people about differences, like how my upbringing was, it was like I come from like a huge big family. My mother's side, she has 7 sisters. Well, she has one brother, but he passed before, like way before I was born. I mean, he didn't even make it. you know and my dad's side has 14 people. For what I want to say about families and stuff is like like I tell people, a person could come from a real loving family and together and still be fucked up in a way. Like, you know, like we see them and have a good marriage or relationship they have. Even someone's life, you see someone's life and how they doing so good and stuff, but it's always different in a way. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I was told a while ago, I mean, not a while ago, a long time ago, like, you can love like what they have and stuff, but you should build your own foundation of things. Like I tell people, it's never too late to change things, not just change things in you, but change things like everybody around you. Like, if you have a loved one that is going through something, or someone that's been there for you, what I'm saying, be there for them when they need you and stuff. Like, a lot of people these days, it's all about self, and that's the problem with this world. Like, what I mean, all it takes is one conversation with somebody can change and everything about somebody. Just think in your head that I am somebody, I am important. You know what I'm saying? We all want that love and everything. But what I want to say about people being different, like myself, I was always different as a child. Like, I had to fight a lot, because I was quiet. I didn't have like the good designer clothes or whatever. I'm just saying we wasn't poor, but my mother and my father, what I'm saying, before my pops passed, what I'm saying, that's when we started, what I'm saying, getting nice clothes, because my dad got a good job. And people didn't understand that, what I'm saying. I had the nappy hair, and like I told you guys, what I'm saying, I had a stuttering problem. So I was always upset and always wanted to fight and stuff, and people didn't understand that I was unique. So I had to put my foot down. It's like, yo, I gotta accept this for who I am. You know what I'm saying? I am important. I'm different from everybody else, but I have a good heart, a sense of humor, and a whole lot of other stuff. And I mean, that doesn't make you better than me, and I'm better than you in no type of way. So what I want to say is, when people are different, it's not hard. In a way, it's hard, especially when you, as a child, people don't understand that. They'll make fun of you about certain things. Like, I got one of my homegirls, she's real big and stuff, and even to this day, people make fun of her and stuff. But it's like, I ain't see her in a while, but one of my boys is like, man, fuck them people, man, you living good. So what I say, like, when you're different in any type of way, even if you come from like a dysfunctional family or whatever, I know it's difficult. And sometimes when you come from a dysfunctional thing, sometimes you're messed up in a way and sometimes you're not, you know. And I dealt with I got a lot of people around me that comes from a dysfunctional family, and sometimes we sit down and talk all the time. We talk about everything, and I'm like, well, because you come from that type of background don't mean your life is supposed to be that way. Sometimes it's hard to get out of certain things, and I had to get out a lot of things about myself, because like I told y'all, what I mean? It was at a point when I had like real bad insecurities within myself, and it was hurting, and I was hurting inside and didn't know I was hurting inside. What I mean? And I had to, and it came to a point when I got involved with somebody, and she like, yo, this is okay, what I'm saying? I love you for who you are or whatever, and that right there is cool, and it's like I gotta tell people, you should be able to find somebody. Y'all may go through shit, but always reach out to that person. Even if you got sent 100,000 texts, what I'm saying? Like, me and one of my day ones got into an argument a while ago. I didn't reach out, but he reached out to me like yesterday. What I mean? Me and my older sister got into an argument, and I'm calling her, she ain't answering. So I send texts and everything. She sent me a text back just now and said, I'm mad at you. Know what I mean? And one thing's about, and she's an Aquarius. One thing about Aquarius, they're very strong and they're very powerful, And it's hard for, it's like they can love you, but when they mad at you, they mad at you, and they're not gonna let you forget that. Sometimes they take things out of contents. That's something that we don't mean that they say, but they already got it in their head. It's not just Aquarius, it's just everybody, human beings will think that. Like when people get mad, we as people get mad and stuff. No matter what the person say, we're gonna be upset about something in some shape or form, So I gotta say, people just love people, love the ones around you. If a lot of people have a misunderstanding about like things aren't gonna be perfect 100%. Us, like I said, us men are gonna fall on our heads a million times, but that millionth time, that's when we probably gonna learn our lesson. Like I said, love is good, but it shouldn't be. People think that it should be so hard, and I always say, just sit down and talk. Like, sit down and talk about it. Talk about your issues. Talk about, this is how it's gonna be. I know I fucked up a million times, and not just men do it, but some women do it also. But like I tell y'all, women, and sometimes they don't want to admit when they're wrong. They could be wrong 100%, and sometimes they just won't admit it. Some of us men, like I used to be that way. I always wanted to be right about everything. Then when it came to a point where I had to be okay with myself and like, look, be the better person. I'm like, yo, I'm a man, I fucked up in every type of way, and I'm saying, I'm sorry. Sometimes I could be 100% right, and I still apologize, because that's just a way of growth. That's how it's like now, like my way of thinking is different now than it was, I could say, like 3-4 months ago. Like, everybody know me, know I do a lot of reading. Like, we was at a cookout and boys like, what are you doing on your phone? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm looking something up. Something, you know what I'm saying, I saw earlier. I want to know what the fuck it is. They're like, yo, you supposed to be with us. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to see what the fuck this is. So when you got that, it's like, people are different. Us people, we gotta understand people are different. Doesn't mean you're weird or anything like that. Just you're different, you're unique. And like I said, y'all all shining star. So this is Supreme Intelligence. This is another video, and peace.